I'm Dashefsky, and joining me today is Kelli Williams from Premier Martial Arts in Santa Clarita, California. Thanks for joining me.
I'm so happy to be here.
Good. Well, what are we going to show today?
5 levels of pressure from guard.
Okay, so I always said, people have a hard time understanding how to apply pressure, what pressure really is. Is it strength? Is it pressure? So for my students, I came up with a definition that will help use pressure in any position. And the definition is pressuring your opponent to use more strength and energy, and you use less strength and energy, and you have more control. So in this situation, we can actually do pressures from the guard. So we're going to show how that happens, and you can try this at home or in your academy with your friends. So we're going to start in the guard. Okay. So when I do these 5 levels of pressure, each level that I go up from 1 to 5, it's going to get easier for me, and it's going to get harder for her. So you'll have to try this home to see if I'm telling the truth, because we did this on our seminars and it was a lot of fun. So pressure level 1 is I'm going to grab the 2 sleeves into what I call a monkey paw grip, and then I'm just going to hold. So then you're going to ask your partner not to actually get out of the guard, but to release their hands, and you're going to say go, and they're going to try to go out, and they're going to pull, and you're going to realize and kind of notice the kind of energy you're both exuding at that point. And then you go time. You don't have to spend a lot of time, a few seconds, 20 seconds is plenty, okay? Then pressure level 2, I'm gonna let go of my right hand or my dominant hand. If you're left-handed, it'll be this side, but if you're right-handed, you're gonna grab the collar and the sleeve. Now you're gonna say go again. Now they're gonna try to pull out, and I'm gonna be using less energy. She's gonna be using more energy, trying to break my grips, okay? Then you pause. Pressure level 3 is I'm going to grab both collars, and I'm going to pull her in and break her posture with my legs. So now when I say go ahead, she's going to try to get out. She's using a lot more energy, and I'm just kind of holding on here, relaxing. I'm using less power, and I'm controlling her more. I'm letting her wear herself down, okay? So from pressure level 3, come down. Now we're going to go to pressure level 4. Pressure level 4, I'm going to maintain the hand here, and I'm going to come around. I'm not going to use my hand to hold her down. When I do that, I'm using arm strength and arm muscles, and her back and her posture is going to be strong in me. So I'm going to use the back of the front of my elbow to hold her neck down. So I'm going to come up around her head, hold her down. My hand is loose and relaxed. I'm holding her collar here, and then I'm going to say go. Now she's really using a lot of energy, and I'm just holding and keeping her head down, keeping her posture broken. She's using a lot of work and time, right? Are you getting tired yet? Okay, and finally, pressure level 5 is where I'm going to go under. I'm here on pressure level 4, and we're going to go under the arm for a seat belt. Now I'm just going to hold the wrist into a seat belt. Now I'm not using any energy. I'm just holding on and go. And she's carrying my weight. I'm just holding on and letting her do all the work. And then when she gets totally worn out, that's when I'm going to come in for the kill and to take her down. So we're going to show them again in order without all the fighting. So you can do that little exercise just to see how different. So every time we went up, you worked harder.
My hair got worse too.
Oh, we don't want to mess anybody's hair, especially for girls. We're still girls, But you definitely, on the bottom, are getting using less and less energy. So again, level 1, double sleeve. Level 2, collar and sleeve. Level 3, pull them in with double sleeve or double collars. Level 4, one hand behind the head or the neck, and then level 5, put the hand under the arm into a seat belt. And that is our 5 levels of pressure from guard. So today was your first time to experience that. Mm-hmm. What did you think?
That was awesome. I mean, I think that's the difference between different levels is like being able to exude less energy and have them wear themselves out.
But as someone who's been doing jiu-jitsu for a while, do you find that by changing that definition, it helps you to grasp pressure more than just pressing someone into the mat?
Yeah, it's like the less I work, the harder they work, and that's perfect for me.
And then when they wear themselves out, that's when we come in and go for the kill.
Swoop it in.
Anyway, I appreciate you joining me today, and thank you for joining us.